Hey everybody, so I figured we would do some different kinds of videos now. There's been a lot of talk and things that I've been reading lately on Facebook and YouTube and things about people that don't want to buy an older car because they feel that when something goes wrong, like a door lock or a window, it'll be too expensive to fix it or it just won't be worth it. Now, this is true if you go to the dealership. They're probably going to charge $300 some to fix, for instance, a door lock actuator. Now the actual part that I bought was 20 bucks and I got it on eBay, and it can be done by anybody with some menial hand tools and a little bit of YouTube knowledge. So just in case nobody's done this before, I figured we would go ahead and change this out. You can hear the door lock not work, and we're going to fix it. This should work on any BJ chassis Mazda Protege, whether it be a Speed, a P5, or just an ESLS, whatever you've got. And the same theory should be able to be applied to anything. Don't write off an older car just because you think it's too expensive to fix. It's just not true. So let's get at it. First parts that we've got to do is there's a Phillips here, here, and underneath here there's a Phillips there. We're going to take those out first, and then all along the side there's one of the little push pins here. I thought there were a couple on the bottom, but I don't feel them, so the rest is just push in. Let's pop this off real quick.
Your bed has been made, I'm afraid you can't come back, you better stay that way. Don't try to test me, don't try to test me. You might make me start the ride. We both don't want that.
Oh, forgot about these two. It won't go, don't just yank on it. The point of this is to not cause damage and incur costs like you would at the dealership. Don't lose your screws when they come out. Side, don't break it. Okay, next part you want to do is pull off the cover if you still have yours on there. Speaking from experience, I wouldn't touch this black stuff ever at all for any reason ever. Doesn't matter, or you should just burn your car and your body for that matter, because it will get everywhere and never go away. It actually took me a minute to find all the screws, so bear with me. There. Might have to get a light. There we go. There's the actuator. Right here. This is the part we got to get off. So there's screws here, and then there's the 4 around it to get it off. But this is the part that we are replacing inside the door panel. So I'm gonna try to wedge my arm down in here and remove these. Okay, it was a little bit easier than I thought. It was difficult to get to this screw in here, but it's actually just these 2 that hold it on. The other 4 actually just hold it together. So basically all we got to do now is remove the wires off the door here. Try not to touch the black shit. Pull the wire out here, and it literally unplugs out of this right here. That's all there is to this. Then we reassemble it. We've been here for 20 minutes. Okay, got it out. Just release this wire tender. And there's just a standard clip. Put a screwdriver in the end, push the release down, pull the plug out, switch it around. And it's always a good idea to check your parts, make sure they work before you put everything back together. Okay. There we go. Make sure you take note of whether you are unlocked or locked, and to make sure that your actuator is in the proper position. We are unlocked. we are unlocked. So let's fit it back in there and reassemble. Having a bit of a difficulty getting this to start. I figured out why. It's because this is a cheap eBay part, nothing is pre-threaded. These are threaded. So what I'm going to do is I'll pull it back out of the door. I'm actually going to run the screws in both of the mounting holes so they're already threaded. It'll make this much easier to get bolted back in. Okay. I've pre-threaded these. I'll pull the screw back out. We're going to get this thing in there now. Check it again, make sure everything's working. Looks good to me. Let's put the door panel back on. Yep. Wrong hole. Pun intended. Clear the tools out. Job done.